And welcome to my channel. My name is Karsten and I'm talking about music and reestablishing my lost music collection of almost 2,000 units. And this is what I bought the first part of January 23. The first one is a double album, you can call it that, because it's two different. You have the debut from REO Speedwagon, and then you got the REO 2. It's a great album. It's slightly different from what you hear when you go to the later music, like High Infidelity, or you can tune it piano, but you can't tune a fish. So this is a great album. I really enjoyed it, and I got two for one price there, so it's remastered. Anything good sound on it. Secondly, I bought this one, Even in the Quietest Moments, from Supertramp. I like the album a lot. It's not like Breakfast in America or Crime of the Century, but it's still a good album. It's a lot of keyboards on it, but it's still a fantastic album. So I recommend Supertramp, Even in a Quiet Moment. Next up is Polish. The band from Poland is called Riverside, and this is Anno Domini. This is progressive rock at one of its best. This one has 5 tracks. Was released in 2000 and let me see if I can read this, 2009. Riverside is coming out with a new album right now. I think it's called, let me take a look at it. I think it's where have we, Riverside. It's called Shadowlands. Wasteland. Wasteland is the name of their new album, which is recommendable too. That was the first one I bought from them. This is my second album with Riverside. It's a great album. If you like progressive rock, these guys don't make bad albums. Then, change of genre. Crosby, Still, Nash & Young, 1974. This is really a great album. You got all the stuff that you remember from your teens. Love the One You're With, Helpless, Only Love Can Break Your Heart, Old Man, Teach Your Children, and Long Time Gone, Chicago, Ohio. Really a great album, and I really liked it. I know it's also out on a box set, but I found that this one is okay. And another Neil Young. This is with Crazy Horse, and it's Rust Never Sleeps. I really like this album. It's really a good album. And as you know, Neil Young is very seldom doing something shitty. So this one is Rust Never Sleeps by Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Then House of the Holy, Led Zeppelin. Pete Parker had on the end of Tranquility what he called a 6 album run, and this is the number 6 of Led Zeppelin, and I didn't have it. Been looking for it for quite a while, but I found it in a store where they sold used CDs, and I really like it. I've been a fan from Led Zeppelin from the early 70s, so it's a great album. One that I've been hunting for quite a while was E Pluribus Funk by Grand Funk Railroad. This American band I saw live in 1970 in Berlin. I was 15 years old, and my father was on a business trip, so he took me and a friend of mine to the concert in Berlin, Germany. I should say West Berlin at that time. And it was really an experience for both of us, and we really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, my friend was too close to the loudspeakers, so he got deaf on his left ear and still has that handicap today. But I was smart. I was having earplugs and was further back. Anyhow, A Plug was fun. Grand Funk Railroad, great music, great band. Now, totally different again. This is Sawyer Brown, and in Europe a lot of people don't know who Sawyer Brown is. This is the album from 1998. When I was traveling and living in Florida for a while, I saw or listened to Kiss FM, among others, when I was driving in my car, and this band Sawyer Brown was played all the time. And this thing called Waiting and Having It All was an album I didn't have. I found it and I bought it because I like the band. I think I have a nice spread in music taste. So this is the next one I had. Ken Hensley's My Book of Answers. He met this Russian lyricist in Barcelona, I think it was, at least in Spain, and they talked, and he presented his lyrics, and Ken Hensley made the music to him, translated some of it from Russian into English, and made this album shortly before he passed, unfortunately. And I've been a fan of Ken Hensley since he was in Uriah Heep, also his solo career, so I was really glad that I at last get hold of My Book of Answers. Then I bought Steve Hackett's Surrender of Silence, another great Steve Hackett album. I mean, the guys from Genesis, Hackett and Peter Gabriel, I really like, and I know that Steve Hackett is going to play only 300 kilometers away from my home, so in May in Copenhagen, so I'll probably go there and see Steve Hackett on the next tour. I saw him on the Seconds Out Revised tour, and I think the next one is the Foxtrot album tour or whatever. So this is Steve Hackett, Surrender of Silence. Last not least, when you buy something like the Ken Hensley album and you have to buy for 1990 euros to get free freight, you have to find something that just fits it. And I found this one. This Michael Bolton, The Hunger. It's an okay album. I really liked it. It's not normally what I would buy, but this one, he has a great voice. He's always had it, and I really think that this album from 1987 is okay. I paid €1.79 for it. That's €1.79. So that was a bargain, and it felt so that I could get free shipping. That was all I had for the first part of January 23. If you haven't subscribed to my channels, please do so by clicking the subscription button. And if you like to be notified every time I upload something new, please click the notification bell too. Till we see you again next time, bye bye.